Aaron, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year, Merry
How's
Christmas.
it going?
It's going.
I haven't seen you in a while, so I have something for you. It's very funny.
You have something for
Merry
me. It's very
Christmas.
Funny. You got me a Christmas
Merry
present?
Christmas. Go ahead. There's an open side. Other side is open.
The other side is open?
You heard it here first.
I want to be ninja.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Ball Bros. Obviously, by the intro, we had some good laughs. How'd you like your present? Did you think in any world that was gonna be what that was?
No, but it's the greatest thing. It's the greatest thing I've ever gotten.
Oh God! Well, Happy New Year, everyone! It's our first episode of the year, episode 21, Two Ball Bros podcast. Obviously, follow on all of our crap. The thing pops up here. Like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. But we're happy to be back. How was your holidays? You have a good holiday aside from people being sick?
It was good. Yeah, aside from people being sick. It was good, man. It was quiet. Enjoyed the house for the first year, you know.
That's right.
Quiet, but, unfortunately, the missus and the kids got a little sick.
Yeah.
I hunkered down with a bunch of vitamins and kept myself good. So here I am. But, it is what it is.
And the new puppy. How's the new puppy?
Maybe picture inserted here.
Here.
He's a little asshole, but I love him.
Yes.
No, he's good. Honestly, he doesn't. No chewing furniture.
Okay, that's good. Those are all good. That's a good thing.
Yeah. He knows commands. He's very
Okay.
smart. He knows, but he's a little boy dog, and he could just be a little asshole.
What's his
when he
name?
wants. Titan.
Titan.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nice.
I'm gonna definitely incorporate this into a hand signal at some point for him, so he knows. I don't know what it's gonna be, but he's gonna do it.
Awesome.
No, he's good. He's learning commands, but he's just a doofus. He runs into stuff. He runs around the yard like a psycho. He tramples into bushes. He's a boy dog. That's
Right.
what he does.
He's getting into it.
Yeah.
What's like the worst thing he's done so far, do you think?
He hasn't done anything that horrible.
No?
To be completely honest. No, he didn't chew anything bad. Like, he'll get a hold of a slipper once in a while, but he puts it down. He's very nippy, which we're trying to get under
puppy
control.
teeth.
Yeah, little puppy teeth are growing
Yeah.
in. Like, we could see them. So I think he's just very mouthy right now, but we're trying to stop him from,
Right.
getting because if you guys probably can't see my hands, but I have cuts all over my hands from him.
Oh, I have Thor cuts for days.
For days.
Like, they're everywhere all over
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, it's part of having a dog.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I think he's gonna be a good one. He's he's definitely dopey, but he's fun.
How the kids getting along with him? Are they in love, or are they annoyed?
They love him. They love him, but they don't love the teeth right now. Because I told them it's kind of important that he doesn't see you as playthings. He sees you as
You're the boss.
The boss.
You're the boss.
And right now he sees the kids as playthings. He's like, oh, they come downstairs and I have fun.
Play.
Yeah, play. And I'm gonna nip and bite. And I'm like, if you don't stop that, he's gonna bite you when he's a grown ass dog, and you're not gonna be happy about it.
I love it. Do you feel like who's gonna be the sucker of all of you guys?
It's definitely, she's gonna call me. It's definitely Rachel.
Gonna be Rachel.
It's definitely Rachel.
I've seen the
Rachel's
pictures.
already my baby, and I'm like, you making him a wuss.
On all the furniture, on all the.
Yeah, she lays with him at night.
I've seen the pictures.
I'm like, you're making him a wuss.
Right.
Like, you're gonna make him a wuss. He's supposed to be a big ass dog. He's supposed to protect the house. He's gonna be this dog. He's gonna be a 70-pound lap dog that sits in your lap and sleeps. Like, what are you doing to me, man?
It's fantastic.
I'm outnumbered already, so you gotta give me something.
It's fantastic. Yeah, dude, this year went by so fast. I mean, you had a lot go on. I mean, you literally did everything. So the puppy, the house, the living all together.
We did all the things. But it's been good. It's been good. It's been a good, happy, healthy transition.
Excellent.
Well, obviously little bumps, little things to work on.
You're gonna have it.
It is what it is. We're merging two lives. We're merging 4 lives together, really. Now 5 lives if you count Titan.
Yeah, that's
now
a lot.
6 lives if you count my brother's dog.
Right. Yeah, the brother's dog. Yeah, that's fun.
So we're just
Full house.
We're all getting acclimated.
Yeah.
But it's been good.
It's exciting.
It's been good.
It's been what,
Yeah,
a
it's
couple
been
months
good.
now, right?
With all of us
Yeah,
in
it's
the
been
house.
like
Well,
3-4
Titan's been
months
with us
now,
for
right?
3 weeks.
Right. Well, 3 weeks, but you guys have been there.
We've
what?
been in the house
Couple
for
months.
2 months.
It's a couple
Yeah,
months.
been 2 months.
Damn, it's been only been 2. Why does it feel like longer than that?
Nah, 2 months.
Dude, this year went
did
by
everything.
so fast, and so many things happened this year. And like, I want to talk about like some of the things that happened this year, like even some of the things that we talked about that like we just like it was.
But wait, before we get into that, how was your holiday? How was
Oh, we gotta talk. Did we talk about me?
Yeah. How was DJing? How was New Year's?
So New Year's was good. I DJ'd at a bar in Bayshore, my usual spot. It was fun. It wasn't like a crazy New Year. Like I would say, like it was decently busy the entire night. But the place I didn't do any packages or anything like that. It was just like come in, come out, whatever. So when the ball actually dropped, like I actually got on the mic and was saying some stuff. Like you know how I hate the mic. I can't stand the mic, but. All in all, very successful. This year as a whole, DJ wise, was very successful. I did 91 parties. The year before I did 77. So like it just went up.
What do you got planned for 2025?
I need to hit 100 this year.
I was gonna say
I have to.
What's on the calendar now?
I already have 70 on the calendar.
Oh, but you're having it's January.
Exactly. It's not even including bar gigs or anything like that. I'm gonna hit.
You're gonna get 100,
dude. What's crazy is that like I did 91 and like I don't feel like I did 91. You know what I mean? Like I feel good. Like I'm not burnt out. Like the burnout on like some people is like real. But like I have a lot of breaks in between. So like usually like
now you're in slow season.
So what I call these next 3 months, it's DJ poor season. So luckily I work 2 jobs. Like I got something to kind of supplement when I'm not DJing like that.
Of course.
But like these months, like I don't like to spend money. I don't like to go out. I don't like to move. Right. And I had me and Amanda had our nice little last couple hoorahs these last couple weekends, and now we're buckling down. In like every way. Like I'm literally gonna be eating chicken rice and freaking broccoli for the next God knows how long. Yeah, pretty much January, February, March are like the really slow. Like but like I say really slow, but I still have like 3 here, 4 there, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then like April I have like 4 or 5, and then May comes and I have 12. Like it just completely.
May, June, July, August. I say it every year. I'm like, all right, say goodbye to Abel. See him in September, October.
Yeah, it's so true. Yeah, now that I have the van too, like I thought I spent a lot of money on DJ stuff last year, and like I'm probably going to spend a lot more this year. I have to buy new equipment. I have to subs, front boards. It's gonna be a lot. Like I'm really trying to build more and do more. Have more equipment, charge more money.
Sure,
that's really the goal, right? Because I can't unfortunately clone myself 4 times. I mean, eventually in the future, maybe that's a thing where like I start teaching people and stuff. So if you're a DJ and you'd like to learn how to DJ, you can hit me up. Maybe we'll talk. But yeah. That's it, man. I'm just
about
working.
Christmas. Christmas was good.
Christmas was good. So me and Amanda this is our 3rd year together for Christmas. So we kind of first year we didn't have together. The second last year was like the first time we kind of went around. So Christmas Eve we spend completely separate because I don't think either one of us is willing to give up Christmas Eve yet.
Fair.
Yeah, like I go to my uncle's and we usually just drink our heads off and are in like comfortable clothes. She usually goes to her mother's house and they're like dressed up nice and have like all 28 fishes, whatever the Italians do.
Thing. Yeah, the Italians.
No, they have the 7 fishes. They, Amanda makes her special drink, and everyone goes crazy for it, and and then Christmas Day we just bounce around between everywhere. So like we sleep at our parents' house Christmas Eve. Me and Thor stay at my mom's house. I go pick her up. We come back home. We go to my sister's house. Then we go back to her mom's house. Then we come home. It's just a lot of ping-ponging through Long Island that eventually I'm going to get sick of.
Yeah, probably.
And by eventually, I mean I'm after this year, I'm going to get sick of it. And
you realize after the ping-pong this year that was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, listen, we have a great time.
Yeah.
Both of our families are awesome. But, eventually when I think this is a big year for me. Like I think there are a lot of expectations that I have set in my mind between work, professional, DJing, me and Amanda's relationship, just things that have to happen in the future. Listen, we don't want to live in this house forever. Like the goal is to get into another house. But as you know, living in Long Island, it's not easy out there. We've actually been aside from you, obviously, we've been talking to a couple other people that have been looking at houses, and it's dire out there.
It's
dire
rough.
out there. You did the right thing at the right time, I feel like.
I don't know if I could have waited any longer, to be honest with you. And I was literally trying to wait until 2025, spring, summer, and it's only going to get harder.
I know. Listen, we have to wait another year just based off of some things we got going on. But it's going to be an interesting year because this year it's trying to save money and kind of get ourselves to where we need to go so that, in this, hopefully right before the spring of next year, we start looking at shit.
Yeah. And it's obviously, I mean, like, we're not getting political, but it's also it's also a transition in new power. So like, how does that change rates, the economy, the house prices? Like everything's going to say whatever you want. Everything's going to change.
It's going to change just
one way or another.
It's just a matter how and when. Yeah.
Right. So like, it's going to be interesting to see.
Right.
I
know.
It could be. Who knows? Maybe you guys go to look and it's actually better, or maybe it's worse.
Dude, I don't know.
Who knows?
Mean, either way, like one way or the other, it's going to be harder, right? Whether we sell high and buy high, we sell low and buy. Like it doesn't matter.
Either way, you're shifting.
You're gonna spend money one way or the other. It's just a matter of how you're going to spend it.
So it'll be interesting.
But we're excited. Listen, me and Amanda have been good. We've had our things. Like right now, like this woman is she's sitting here making us meals for 5 days. Like how do I like?
It's a beautiful thing,
guys. I'm telling you, I'm looking in the camera right now. Find you a woman that can cook.
Actually real.
You will not regret it. And it will be the greatest thing you ever do. Just please find a woman that can cook.
My food bill has gone down substantially.
I know. That's what I'm...
Substantially.
Because
I'm I'm just going to Uber Eats. I'm bored. I don't want to cook.
As of last night, I deleted Uber Eats and DoorDash.
That's my next thing.
It's off the app.
Too much money, man.
Dude,
they charge you so much in fees and delivery.
It's all about convenience, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's, at the end of the day, let's just be honest. Like, it's about convenience. Like... And like, unless I'm sure you work from home, like, and you can't leave, right?
Sometimes I have days where I can't.
Right. So like, you just Uber Eats, like, and like,
you don't realize that one meal for you is like $25, $30 now. Sometimes you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, dude. I would get it. I used to love doing breakfast because I would just get a huge egg sandwich and a big coffee
for the rest of the day.
Yeah, dude, and I'd be good until like lunch or like late lunch, early dinner. But like $24 like a day times 5 days times. Yeah,
all of a sudden you're like, damn, I'm spending couple $100 every month.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I'm about to give up so many things. I'm literally I'm a big Dunkin' Donuts guy. I'm a big coffee guy. For those of you that don't know, like if I could put an IV of coffee in me, like I would do it. I would walk around. I would walk around with like a thing of coffee.
Yeah.
And like my whole thing is like I wake up in the morning. I'm usually a morning guy for the most part. I work a couple nights, but even the nights, like. There's a Dunkin' Donuts like literally right on the outskirts of my neighborhood. I hit it every time I go to work. I have to give it up, and that's going to be very hard for me.
Sacrifices.
Yeah. So Amanda's been giving me shit because I have like 100 travel cups in like a closet over here, and I've used none of them. They've been there for months.
Yeah.
Like, and I haven't used any of them. It's time to start using them.
Time to pop that under the Keurig. And,
I'm
go off to work.
I'm fucked. I don't want to do it. And listen, it's Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but like Dunkin' Donuts at the Dunkin' Donuts just hits different.
It's different.
And everyone knows. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not a Starbucks guy. It's
I like Starbucks.
Right. Like I'm like Paul Rudd in Role Models when he was like mad about the venti thing. like you're dumb in like 4 languages
you mean
because
20.
Yeah, you mean 20 ounces.
Oh, you mean 20?
Yeah, venti means 20 and grande means big. So like really you're dumb in like 2 languages. That's me. But anyway, I digress. So things that happen in 2024, like and like I remember some of these things, but like some of them I don't. Like we started off last year with a Cat Williams interview.
Oh my God, yeah, we did.
Club Shay Shay, the interview that just lit everything up. It was just 2.5 to 3 hours of just Cat Williams saying truth. And look
how much happened this year.
That man was right.
Yeah. I'm gonna look back on the interview and say, Cat Williams isn't crazy after all.
He actually isn't. And listen, there might be some things in between, but like, look at Diddy. Look at Diddy right now. He was a big conversation between us. Like, how many times did we have conversations about Diddy and like the video that came out with what's her face? Oh God, what the hell's her name? The whole hotel thing, her getting dragged. What the hell was her name?
Oh, Cassie.
Cassie.
Yes.
Yeah, Cassie, and then the bottles of freaking the oil and
the baby oil,
the house raids, and my God, that was crazy. And then supposedly he has Shannon Sharp has a part 2 coming out.
Really?
Yes. Apparently in the next couple of days or weeks or months,
all year.
Right. There's a part 2, and Boy, do I want to start another year. I'm gonna put it here. Like, this is the last post I posted in 2024, and it was the Cat Williams with the drink in his hand, going like
Real though. I mean, like,
right.
damn.
Like, dude, you remember, like, even when we started this, like, JoJo Siwa, like, that was that. What the fuck? Like, she was a thing. Haktua was a thing. That shit's crazy.
Has gone off the rails. By the way,
yeah. For those of you that don't know about Haktua, apparently she released a meme coin, and it was like a whole. It sounds like
was it Doge?
No. It was like her own meme coin
thing. Okay.
That was released. You were able to buy it, but there was like a ton of fees when you bought it and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And apparently, I listen. I don't know coin like that, but from what I've read, the coin tanked in a certain way to where a lot of people lost a lot of money, but somehow all the people that released this meme coin ended up making out on like $1 million in fees or something like that they charged people to buy the coin after it, and then it tanked. So like a lot of people are just pissed off at the release, pissed off at her. So like that's why you notice she hasn't done the podcast in a in
Yeah,
she hasn't. She literally has been quiet, and I think the last thing she posted on Twitter was like I'm sorry to I don't even know if she apologized, but it was just like, for anyone affected by this meme coin, please fill out this survey. We'll get back to you, whatever it is. So like I guess like the lesson there is like, don't trust anyone because people aren't your friends.
Sounds like it.
And so someone clearly took advantage of her.
Yeah.
And that sucks because like I was kind of liking her arc for a while, but at some point you're looking at this, I guess, and you're like, when is she going down?
But you kind of have a feeling with things like that like, unfortunately, what happens is those. I'm not even trying to call. Haley Welsh, is that her name?
Haley Welsh.
I'm not even trying to like call her out or anything like that. But like when you have a girl who is just a normal girl from a small town, and then all of a sudden she gets this like rise to fame. Now all of a sudden the wrong people start getting in her ear about like this, that, and the other thing. And then what happens is you don't know. Like if some agent started talking to me about shit I don't know, you don't fucking know.
You have no idea,
you know what I'm
man.
So you just go, oh yeah, sounds good. I'll do this, I'll do that. It'll make me more money, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you end up in this situation. It's like, if you don't have the right people around you, like unfortunately for her,
true, dude.
Somebody should have been around her, like an agent or something, to be like, that's probably not the best idea. You probably wouldn't do that. That's why you need agency. But unfortunately, I don't know if she hired one prior to getting all the popularity she garnered.
But then the thing is, like, even when you get an agency, can you really trust that person?
That's the other thing.
Like unless you you really need to know people that know people, I guess, in that situation. Because like, how do you trust anyone? Like,
I don't know.
Like honestly, like I always tell myself, if I ever made like a large sum of money or like did whatever, I have a very smart older sister, going right to her. If I ever won the lottery and won like millions of dollars, I'd be like, hey, what are you making a year? Quit your job. I'm gonna pay you more than that, and you're gonna handle my money for the rest of my life. Right. like you know what I mean? Like something stupid like that. It would be one of those situations where like I might as well take care of a person that I am so close with to trust, to know that they're never going to do wrong by me. But like. A lot of people don't have that. So, like, how do you handle that?
I don't know.
It sucks. So, aside from that, you had Kendrick v. Drake all year. Pretty much.
And then he reignited at the end of the year with the new album and stuff.
It's coming.
It's kind of reignited, but not really.
I don't know. I don't know. Did Kendrick start his tour yet? Because I think he's starting in Toronto.
2025.
Right. So we're in 2025, guys.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. I think it starts. Yeah, sorry, it's 2025 now. But yeah, what I'm saying is I think it starts this year, not like it wasn't last year.
And he's starting in Toronto.
Right. 2 times, by the way.
Troll.
Yeah, 2 times. Yeah, he's the ultimate troll.
And he's doing the Super Bowl, which is, by the way, in like a month.
Yeah. Damn.
What the fuck?
Time flies, bro.
Kendrick, yeah, who do you think won that?
Kendrick.
Kendrick won, right?
Yeah, Kendrick won. Like Drake could do whatever he wants. Like Drake's
got a lot of money, man.
Drake has got a ton of money, so I get his mentality on the whole thing. It's like, yeah, well, fuck it. Like, I hated the pettiness of like, oh, I'm gonna sue. What was it, Spotify?
So he allegedly is like in litigation with them because
Spotify, right?
He's pretty much saying that
they don't like us.
They pushed that song like with bots or whatever it was.
But like Drake has the money to do that, right? Do I think it's a level of petty? Yes, but at the same point in time, I'm like, he has the money to do stupid shit like that. But at the same point in time, it's like, bro, just hold the L. You're still Drake. People still listen to your music. Every time Drake puts out a song, if he's on a collab with somebody, it blows up.
Right.
More than most people's music does.
Yes.
So he's still Drake.
Yeah.
It's just, you should have known lyrically you weren't going to be able to do a battle with Kendrick because he's ridiculous.
There's no
you know what
shot.
I'm saying? Like Drake could beat a lot of people in battles. I'm not sitting here undermining his skills.
Right.
Like he's a decent lyricist, but he's more pop singer and hip hop artist on the side than real rapper.
Call me on my cell phone.
Like that, he's that guy. He's the call me on my cell phone guy. You know what I'm saying? And like I love Drake's music. I always have. But like,
dude, I literally
hold the L, dude.
Dude,
Like, come on.
I started New Year's after midnight. I played like the usual New Year's song. What is it? All the like whatever the hell that song's called. And I played Rich Baby Daddy right after. I went in hard, like right into the
Daddy,
yeah,
huh?
dude. That was I don't care. That was the song of the year last year. Every time I played that, and even when I didn't play that song at the bar, I would get yelled at to play that song at the bar.
Yeah, Rich Baby Daddy.
More than Not Like Us. So like, even though Not Like Us, I think it was like the #1 streaming hip hop song.
Yeah.
Dude, Rich Baby, like Drake still like he might have lost the battle, but like we had the war ain't over yet.
I mean, listen, but like to your point, I don't even know if you have it on that list, but 2024 brought us our first instrumental.
Yes,
BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy was you and I were obsessed with that shit for weeks.
God, dude, it was so.
BBL Drizzy is crazy.
I still rock it every once in a while.
Yeah.
I played it at the bar. Not New Year's, the time before. I literally went one right after the other. I went Not Like Us, BBL Drizzy, Rich Baby Daddy, one like right into them.
There you go. There you go. That's
and
it.
then into TV Off.
Yeah. And so Steve. Oh,
Mustard.
Yeah, that mustard shit goes so hard though. It's crazy to me. I don't know. Nuts.
God, but yeah, dude, this year was crazy. We're not gonna get into politics, but I think I have to mention like how it all happened. Like we literally in the first time history had a president that wasn't going to run to them picking a person to run.
No, he was gonna run.
Well, you know what I mean. They forced him.
Then they forced him.
They forced his ass out.
Run.
Yeah, and then they picked someone.
They didn't even hold a primary.
Nope.
They just appointed her.
Right.
And then, bro, the whole thing.
I know.
Just,
Listen, we're not
talk whatever you want. It's funny that sometimes we don't even realize like we're gonna be in history books.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
This time frame that we live in right now,
Right.
like they're gonna be like, oh, the first time in history a president got forced out of a race, and then another one was just appointed and not held in a primary.
Yeah.
And then, oh, by the way, the president-elect is now apparently gonna go back to court and is probably gonna be convicted of whatever the hell all that
But
shit
he's not
is.
going to jail.
But he's not going to jail, so he's still going to be president. Like,
Bro,
we're
the
living
whole
in
thing's a mess.
historical times.
Literally.
Like, historical times of bullshit.
Right.
Like, crazy bullshit.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's the amendment to the Constitution for all this shit?
Where are we right now? And sometimes I just look at them like, what are we doing?
I don't know, dude.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Like honestly, I don't think any of us know. It's gonna be a time like even like and not to bring this up, I'll just go through it quickly. But like even like looking at like 9/11, like we forget that was like what 23.
20,
this
yeah.
year's gonna be 24 years. And it feels I don't know. Feels like it was yesterday. You know exactly where you were when it happened.
know where I was.
Right.
I was sitting in class and I got taken out.
I was in a Spanish class and someone ran in and said someone just you know what I mean. Like but it's not even that. Like our generations has had it. Like we suck.
Yeah, we suck. We had
suck.
it crazy.
How many recessions? Like 9/11, COVID, like all these things that has happened.
Like all I like again. This is me. This is not.
Right,
this is not a political podcast.
Sure the fuck isn't.
Right, we're not.
We're a bunch of asshats.
All that I will tell the same thing that I've told to anybody on my personal social media. And this guy knows my opinion too. All I'm hoping is that 2028 is like, let's start fresh. Let's all just start fresh.
Right, should we just
let's get fresh candidates.
Yeah.
Let's do something
New
good.
young
You know what I'm saying?
faces
New young faces
with good opinions and good stances.
And maybe that give a shit about anybody else other than the rich people.
Right.
Like that's all I'm asking
Literally.
for. That's all I want.
Right.
Because
Someone care about me?
Because someone care about me? Like my dollar? Like so I don't get taxed up the wazoo?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that'd be great.
Listen, regardless of who won, none of them care about us. I
No,
don't care what anyone says. It doesn't
that's the
matter.
part that really sucks in
Right.
all of it. Is that it feels like nobody gives a shit about
Listen,
you.
if
You
you're
know what I mean?
if you're gonna con me, at least con me into thinking that someone might care about me. Because
exactly.
like no one you put in front of me in the
At
last
least back in
couple
the day,
years,
they used to lie to your face and then be like, sorry, gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now it's just like, yeah, your groceries are going to be high no matter what. Yeah,
Right.
you know, you're going to get a lot taken out of your check no matter what.
I'm gonna fix that. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Like, in the same sentence. Like, it's wild, dude, man.
I
Politics are crazy.
It is, but
I love being this age that, like, I used to not care about politics in my
Right.
20s. And now, like, being where I'm at, I have to care about it almost because it's like, it's everyday life. You have to deal with it. You're local, you're, you know, but it's just like everything, you just look around and I'm like, it's so bad and fake and nobody gives a shit about us.
No.
You know what I mean? Like nobody gives a shit about you at the end of the day.
No.
It's wild to think about. But anyway, I hope that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. But
well, and I don't care.
even if it does, I don't really care because if you think I lied, that's fine, but I'm not lying, so it's cool.
Did you have like a favorite thing in 2024 that happened, whether it's you or something else? Amanda asked me the question the other day, and I actually couldn't answer it. I still don't know if I can.
Did I have a favorite?
Did you
thing
have
that
like
happened
something
to me?
that like you were like so happy happened in 2024? You affecting you, not affecting you, whatever. I mean, for me, like me and Amanda moving in together was actually nice. I didn't say this to her at the time. Okay, she'd probably yell at me because now I'm gonna make her listen to this to have to get the answer because I couldn't give an answer last night when she asked me. But me and Amanda moving in together, dude, I haven't lived with someone in like 6, almost 7 years. So like her coming into the house and like making it a home and just like it. I mean, you've been here before her. It's like night and day what this house looks like.
She's definitely made it a home.
Yeah,
we'll give you
and like
kudos, Amanda.
I'm very happy about that. I'm very grateful.
Yeah,
that's something that I. Not to get sentimental or sappy, but I'm very happy about it.
No, of course. I mean, like, obviously the first thing that came to my mind was, but it happened so recently that Rachel and I moved in together. So obviously, it's been a process and everything, but I said this before on the podcast, but like, it's cool. I was living with family and it was fine, but like, there's nothing like having your own. So now back to having my own house again.
Dude, that's exciting.
And it being mine. Like, it sucks when the mortgage payments come in, but it's also like, but it's mine.
It's mine.
You know what I mean? Like, it's mine and I get to do what I want and, it is what it is.
You've had a journey.
Yeah, it's been a journey to say the least, but like it's definitely better to be, and again, I'm appreciative of family and letting me stay with them and this, that, and the other thing. Shout out to my stepdad for letting me, stay at his house and save money because I could have went out and spent money on an apartment and not have money to buy this house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people don't have it as fortunate as I do.
Yeah.
I get that.
Right.
But I'm happy to be where we are and obviously we've only been living together for 2 months now and it's been an adjustment all around, but it's been a good adjustment and we're happy and it's good.
It's exciting.
I would say waiting for that all year was kind of my big thing.
I know.
So like, but it was definitely worth it and it's going to be, I know it's going to be great.
Good.
So, yeah.
That's exciting, man. That's exciting. Is there anything in 2025 that you'd like to accomplish or like see yourself do? Like where are you trying to go this year? What do you think?
I mean, the cop-out answer is I just want more money, no matter how it comes.
Who doesn't, right? Listen, I think professionally we all, I know I have been. You look in what you're making and like, how can I make more?
Yeah, basically. You have to look at that every year and be like, because unfortunately, like, again, cost of things doesn't go down, it always goes up.
Yeah.
Like, inevitably, it is what it is. So, like, you just look at it and you're like, but what am I going to get as far as a raise this year? Am I going to get my normal couple percentage, 2-3%?
2-3%, and then inflation's going to go up.
Inflation goes up another 10, and you're like, well, how am I going to catch up? And that's life. But I think it's no matter what it is, whether that's my job, whether that's this podcast, whether it's podcasting in general, whether it's gaming, whether anything, whatever it is, I would like to see just organic growth, especially the podcasting thing. I would love to just continue to see growth as far as that goes. And I would obviously love to see growth in terms of, my own personal financial situation at work.
Right.
And just continue to, I want to continue to like blend the family that I'm creating and just make a, a nice structured house and all that. And just family growth as well. Because I feel like the thing that gets overlooked so much is that like we spend so much time worrying about, oh, I'm chasing this dollar and getting the money and this, that, and the other thing that you don't stop and realize that like, hey, you also have to like plant your own seed and like, you know what I'm saying? Like things like that. Like you want to make sure that you're continuing to make sure that family dynamic is strong. Because unfortunately, like I love my family. Like I just said, like I'm fortunate and things like that. But like I come from a family that's kind of broken. Yeah. And all I want to do is create like a structured, like this is home. This is where we're going to be. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
That's my goal in 2025. Just continue to grow on those things.
Nice. Yeah. I the podcasting is definitely something I want to focus on. Like listen, let's just be honest. Our consistency here is not great. But like I would like to walk out of this year having done like 48 to 50 episodes. That's like a goal of mine. Like I really want to get the consistency up.
3 a month?
Yeah. I mean, no. It's you miss like 4 or 5 episodes in the year, maybe.
Okay.
That's like
that's
4 or
doable
5
with holidays.
I think so. Listen, I think
you're the DJ, so you have more of a busy schedule than me.
I am actually the asshole. Yeah,
you and I are gonna have to sit down and be like,
"This is our schedule."
Let's you, me, Amanda, and Rachel make a shared calendar for Bald Bros.
This is a Bald Bros shared calendar that coming soon. That's actually very good. Idea.
We have time to record here.
Yeah.
Here's our window.
We have 2 hours to do 2 episodes. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I would like to see the consistency, and like not even just here. Like we do it. Listen, we do another one too, and I want to see it there too. Like I have to work on my schedule with my other job and DJing and figure out how I can do this more. Because actually, I love this.
I do too.
I didn't think I'd love it as much as I do, actually.
I love that. That's the thing. So, like, in general, I love podcasting in general. Like you just mentioned, we have our other podcast as well. I love podcasting in
Right,
general.
when
I
we
really
get
do
together,
enjoy
yeah.
it. What happens is sometimes I sit there and I get frustrated because I'm like, I wish I had more time to just focus on this.
know.
But that whole gotta work 9 to 5:30.
Fucking dicks.
Gotta work some overtime.
Yeah.
Gotta have like shit like
And
that
with me,
gets
yeah.
in the way, and you're
Listen,
like,
sometimes
fuck, dude.
sometimes I get scheduled 3 to 10 and like 10 to 6, like these weird hours. Like I'm kind of over it, to be honest, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so other than that, like with me, like it's DJing. Like I have to hit 100 parties this year. How do I hit 100 parties
going
this year?
to.
Yeah, I think
You're
I
at
will.
70.
Right. Listen,
You
I'm
get
at
30 private parties, no problem.
Right, not even that. Like I have that doesn't
whatever,
include any of the
anything.
bar stuff. So
Right.
yeah, and I've had people reach out. So I'm
you
gonna
go.
I'm going
You're gonna
to
hit 100.
I'm going to hit 100 just no matter what. And then like
You hitting 100 would be crazy.
like yeah, I'm gonna do it. I didn't even feel 91. Like I said, didn't even feel it. I really want to work on that. My health, man. It really like I know like your typical like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym and first Monday of the year shit. Listen, I'm not putting a number on it. I'm not putting like I just need to get healthier. That's all I need to do. Whether that's eating, the gym,
Combination.
water, like all that shit. I need to get healthier. That's where I'm at.
Yeah. So obviously, if you've watched our podcast, you know that I went on a health journey last year. I lost a bunch of weight. I will say I weighed myself for the first time in weeks the other day since I moved.
Yeah.
I regained a little bit of weight.
Right.
I'm not freaking out about it because it's not as much as I thought it would be.
Right.
And I will say this. I haven't because of how schedules have been. So obviously everybody, if you didn't go back and watch the whole puppy thing, I got a puppy. He throws my schedule completely off.
Yep.
But what I will say is my eating hasn't been completely atrocious. Outside of like when I have drinks with you guys, I don't drink.
I'm not a good influence. I'll get to that.
And we're not gonna do this again, are we?
I'm gonna do it again. Just keep going.
I'm gonna
Aaron.
do it again.
Just keep going.
So outside of that, though, I have been taking the dog on walks every day that it's not overly cold.
Oh, nice,
So
good.
we've been just going for walks, me and him.
Nice.
I want to make sure he's good on leash, and
Yep.
also it helps me. I walk and
Right,
move
you get some
and
exercise.
get out of the house,
Yeah.
and it's good. And I want to make sure that, especially when springtime rolls around, he's good on leash. We're good to go on walks.
Yep.
Maybe him and I go on like a mile, 2 miles a day, go for a nice walk, and then I want to get back into my gym thing. And that'll be like my cardio I do with him.
Yeah.
And then I do my gym thing and go to the gym for an hour and get my weights in there.
Nice.
I figured if I could balance it that way instead of just a 2-hour gym session.
That's good.
Maybe
well,
it'll
listen,
work.
that gets you
'Cause
more.
it gets
it
me
gets you more
exercise,
time.
gets him exercise,
and
too.
it gives you time.
And he'll tire himself out,
Right.
hopefully.
Listen, being at the
what I mean?
gym 2 hours is a daunting
It's tough.
task.
I
It's
did 2 hours a
daunting
day
task.
for 7
I know you
months
did it
last
for.
year.
It's a lot.
It's a ton.
Yeah.
And I was there like 4 or 5 days a week.
I know.
It's a lot. Like, what would always get to me is like after an hour and a half, you just sit there like, what am I doing?
Yep.
Like, this is a lot. So like if I could break up my sessions into like, hey, I'm gonna go do my weights in the morning for an hour, and then hey, at night I'm gonna do my cardio. Either me and dog gonna go for a nice little jog, nice little walk, or I go, whether we get a little thing for the house or a treadmill, this, that, the other thing, or something like that. But if one of those two things works out, I'd love to do the same thing and just get back on track in terms of. And I do have to say, I started off last year. I didn't drink, and it's fine. I'm cool with it. But last year I wasn't drinking, and I didn't drink until the summer.
Right.
And I felt great.
Well, that's the
felt great.
So
I'll just say I'll leave that into you if you want.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna not drink because it's just not. It's not a realistic expectation here, right? I'm going to try and drink less, like whether that's during the week.
Yeah.
Not. I really don't drink when I DJ too much, to be honest. Like between like the weddings, we're really not allowed to anyway.
Yeah.
So like even at the bar, like I'll have a drink maybe if that. So my goal this year is just to drink less. Maybe cut out the during the week shit or whatever it is, the nonsense.
Yeah.
That's really the goal.
I've become a social drinker at this point. I drink when I hang out with you or the guys.
Right.
And that's it.
I'm just a terrible influence
I
on
don't drink at
everyone
home.
in my life.
But like, I'll be honest with you. Like it's funny, but like, truthfully speaking, that's not the worst thing either. Because sometimes you just need a drink. You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out with the boys. I'm gonna have a drink.
Right.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's the not doing it every day thing. Like
Right.
when I didn't drink from January to. I didn't drink from the time I had my surgery till January, and then I also cut back a lot in between till that to the summer.
Right. Like if you did drink, it was one drink.
One drink, and I was like,
and it was
cool.
barely one drink.
So like, I never felt better than I did then.
Right.
Like as far as physically.
Yeah.
Mentally,
Yeah.
I was kind of a little like, yeah, I want to drink, but like it was what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I do have to say, like, if I could stay this course of drinking and only be like a social drinker and also not like drinking too much.
Yeah.
Which my stomach honestly doesn't really allow me to drink that much right now.
Yeah.
I'll kind of be cool with that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would like to maybe there'll be like a hiatus where I do like a no drink month. Like I'm not gonna call it like no drink whatever, but like I'll try to like knock maybe like February, March.
Yeah, I had a dry month last year. It actually was great. It was more like 28 days. But like when I did come back, it was for a wedding, and boy did I come back.
You know what the thing with the weight loss is not to like call you or call me out, but like, the thing with the weight loss is that like we're not getting any younger.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So the older
it's
we
getting
get,
harder.
it's only going to become
it's
harder.
I feel
so it's like if we don't start taking the weight off while we're in our 30s,
yeah, we're fucked.
The 40s is going to be impossible, and then the 50s is even more impossible.
I need to lose weight, bro.
Because before we know it, that big 4-0 is going to be pushing the both of us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
so, like,
I'm going to be 38 this year, so
that's what I'm saying.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
Yeah.
But really, like I said, I don't want to put a number to it. I don't want to sit here and say I'm going to do this, that, and the third by then. It's just be healthier. That's the goal this year. Be healthier.
Listen, maybe we'll have a discussion off stream, or maybe I'll just call him out on stream.
Yeah.
I moved, and I'm still looking to see if I'm going to switch gyms or not. So maybe since I live closer to you now,
right?
Because now I'm.
Oh, that's right. We're 15 minutes away.
You're like I'm 15 minutes away from here now.
Yeah.
So like maybe
we could go to Farmingville or Port Jeff.
Farmingville or Port Jeff.
Port Jeff isn't that far. I wouldn't mind going over there.
And then just like meet up and get some
even if it's
once a week.
Even if it's once a week, just to keep ourselves accountable. I need some accountability. Yeah.
Ball Bros Fitness coming to you soon.
Word. Listen, I weighed myself this morning. I'm 334.2 right now. That's big for me.
All right, we're just going to shout out numbers. I'll shout out numbers.
I'm good.
If you want.
I'll shout it out.
So I weighed myself for the first time in months. The lowest I got during my weight loss surgery was 255.
That's so good.
Today I am 270. So I regained.
All right, but that's not horrible.
I regained some weight. So I regained like 15 pounds. I expected it.
Right.
My diet hasn't been the best. I'm back on drinking, holidays. I get it. But I also know, I literally looked at Rachel the other day and she was like, if you just went back to the gym, you dropped 10 pounds immediately.
That's what you really would. Especially the way you work out like a fucking psycho.
Yeah. So she's like, if you just went back to the gym, like that 10 pounds would fall right back off you. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So like, I'm not crazy. I'm not like going nuts about it.
Right.
It's cool. They also said, expect after a year out of surgery that you're going to like fluctuate, even out a little. You're going to get to a point and you're like, all right, cool. So that's my goal too. I definitely want to get back down. If I can get back down to like that 250 number, that was I felt really good then.
Good.
So
we'll get there. Listen, like I said, this is the year. This is the year of change, and this is the year of just keeping ourselves accountable, but not putting too much pressure on ourselves. I think that's what 2025 is going to be.
There you go.
And then we're just going to watch and laugh everything else in between and talk about it here, which I think that's an episode. I think we're good on time.
Yeah.
So episode 21. Two Ball Bros podcast for myself and Aaron. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all of our stuff. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok until that gets canceled, which we'll probably talk about that next episode because that'll be around the right time.
Yeah.
And we're on all the basic stuff: Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Check us out. Let us know what you want to hear. What you guys doing for New Year's? What's your goals? Let us know.
New Year's resolutions. Let us know in the comments.
We will talk about it. We will have some fun, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. And, obviously we're going to have to end this the right way. So, you heard it here first.